posting first, honey.
That's what we're creating content.
You can be creating content every 6 months, Cesar. Look at me, look at me. You're looking. He said, let's get famous, and I'm gonna post every 6 months.
I want you to be like, oh, who's that? Hired.
There's only been one person that did that, sweetie. Antonio.
That's what happened to her? What happened?
That's what she did. She would post like randomly.
And she's famous.
She was.
I mean, she's
Was.
She's still out there. She's doing her little phone case ads. Oh my god, there's a
Okay, so we are like, how far in are we on this fucking drive? Like 3 hours in. We still have an hour and a half to go. And I'm starting to stress out because I don't think I'm gonna be ready on time. Also, the humidity. She's doing the most. At what time do we need to take off from the like hotel to the place?
We're gonna see how far it is.
I think I'm just gonna do like a real light beat.
Well, that way, because you don't think you're gonna sweat?
No.
You're not gonna dance?
Yeah, probably. Anyways, this is our stop. This is like our second stop? First was our Starbucks stop, and then this is our second stop, and we had to put gas, and yeah, we'll be on our way. Twice here I come. And he is my passenger princess.
Oh. Yes, I am.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes. Hello? Period.
Ay, no puedo pasar for off, bitch. Hell no.
She's ready.
I'm on my way. Yeah, you got me, babe. All I got to say is love you. I just take a drink, got me to you. All I want is you.
Okay, this is the cheap little hotel room that we got.
How does this work?
Got a whole ass kitchen though.
Yeah, it does have a whole ass fridge. For what?
Whole ass fridge. We could go buy something.
For what? We're gonna be here in 24 hours.
Maybe less. And then we got a
Less.
cute little
We have to
room.
check out.
It's still cute for what it is,
No, it is. It's pretty decent.
right?
I get this the rest.
Dude, I'm so happy.
What are you telling
It's crazy how you like manifested that shit.
We were literally.
You manifested him that night.
What night?
That night, you're like, I'm gonna go out and meet my husband.
Oh, I did.
My husband.
But then
am on to see my husband. I'm happy.
wear a black shirt tonight instead. Should I wear a black shirt tonight instead? I actually have 3 black shirts. I need to chill it with. I need to buy more colors.
You need to chill it with the black.
Like I have this one, and then I have this one. These 2 different textures of it. This is linen, and this is like cotton.
Baby,
They're both black.
at the end of the night, you know what we will see?
Black.
Black.
So which do I take? So I take that one then.
This looks cute. Look.
Oh yes. You see that they're stacking cute there. The other ones were stacking a little weird.
I think that one's
Because I'm gonna wear this one now, like today, like right now.
Right now, and then you're gonna change to
And
the
then I'm gonna change that shirt. Because you're not planning on coming back here, are we? Unless you want to get wild, then when you come back, drop off your car and then get.
No.
No wild today? And you're like, wait here. But that means a lot less.
Be real.
Oh, I thought it was Tinder.
Tinder.
Yeah, I was like, girl.
I got no Tinder. Cute. She's concert ready. Period. Okay, your girl is ready. So, got a little cap on, this little cute dress, the pink sandals, the pink. We're about to take a B-reel. Hat. Got my little earrings from a local shop. Dress is Target. Bag is Shein. And shoesies are Shein as well. And jewelry, I don't know.
Let me do it.
No, I'm just filming my necklace because I didn't talk about him.
Do you want to redo the whole thing?
No. Ya me quiero ir. There you go. Cesar, let's go.
Let's go.
Coño. Ya no te voy a comprar café.
Suave. Hey. Almost did not make it inside because my ticket wouldn't load. I almost didn't make it inside. Hey guys, so it's been a couple of weeks since I went to the concert, since I was in Dallas. The reason is that everything was so hectic after that. Like I finished summer school. I ended up going home for like 10 days and now your girl is back. I'm honestly like super behind on editing just because legitimately guys, like
all my videos are so mixed up because I would just film and I would never edit because I didn't really have time, but I also wouldn't put them in folders.
Anyways, that is a personal deal, bitch. You're not even here for that. You're here for the concert.
So anyways, I do remember everything about the concert, which is so beautiful. I also wrote notes just so that like I wouldn't forget things that I wanted to mention about the concert. So if you guys see me look down, it's because I'm looking at my notes.
So I'm also really terrible at the girls' names. I'm gonna try my best to pronounce it, but I'll put a picture of here of who I'm talking about. Anyways, yeah, when I first got there to the concert, so I'm gonna be putting in the pictures here and the videos here and everything here as I'm talking about the concert. So don't think it's just gonna be me sitting down talking about it. I'm gonna show you my footage that I took. Just didn't know exactly how I was gonna do it. And by the way, sorry if I look really rough right now. I just went to the gym and I look really gross, but I just want to get this out and open, especially when I'm so excited to talk about it. So anyways, so when I first got there, my friend Cesar dropped me off with my car. So I get off, right, and I'm like walking towards the venue. And then once I get there, right, I'm like having so much trouble loading my ticket. So I'm like there in line. Like I already passed security. I'm there in line and I'm just like waiting and my ticket would not load. It kept saying error. And then the internet there was so bad. Oh my God, I wanted to cry. I was like, if I came all the way here and I'm not gonna be able to see the girls, I'm gonna lose my mind. I really am. So the guy was so kind after like me struggling for 10 minutes straight. So I don't know how kind that was, but after he saw me struggling for 10 minutes straight, he's like, look,
just put in your password, put in your like information,
this
and that, and log in. So I was like, okay, great. So I get it right, I log in, and he gets it, he scans it, and I go in, and I'm like, oh my God, finally! Like
I walked in, and then I saw a lot of people holding these signs. Let me bring you the sign. They were holding up this sign. A lot of people, I saw them grabbing it, and I like it because it says right here, Isis 5th tour ready to be in Dallas. So I saw a lot of people like walking with these signs, and I was like, wait. And I was about to like head to my area. I was supposed to like take these elevators like down. I was like not on the floor, but like on the first seating area. Anyways, I got pretty good seats for being like last minute, and honestly for being the price. Like I got really lucky. I go and ask this girl and she's like, oh, they're in that table over there. So I grabbed two. I have two. I do want to kind of frame it and like frame the whole like ordeal and like some pictures and stuff. So I grab it and then I'm like rushing to my seat, right? Get downstairs, and guys, it took me forever. Like I had to walk all around. I was in between two girls. One, I could tell that she was by herself, like me, and then the other one, she was with like her friend, and they looked really young. Like they looked like 16, the ones on my right, but the one on my left, she looked maybe in her 20s, like. And so I was like, okay, great. And then this girl was there with her mom, and she was telling her something in Spanish, si mama, this and that, and she was explaining about the girls. And oh my god, they were having so much fun throughout the concert. And so once the concert began, it kind of started a little cryptic. I was like, oh my god, like their heads were like moving side to side with their eyes closed. I was like, what the heck is going on?
wait to see how heated your energy is.
아니 오늘 공연 전부터 상아 씨가 백스테이지에서 춤을 엄청 추시더라고요.
You know, Hannah, even before the performance started, Hannah was just dancing backstage.
오늘 상아 씨의 에너지 한번 기대해 볼게요.
So then, boom, it starts. Everything's great. The girls look amazing. The only thing that I did notice from the very, very start was that Chayeon, she looked kind of uncomfortable, or like not upset, but like just uncomfortable. Like she didn't look like she wanted to be there. And I don't mean that in a bad way, because honestly, these girls have been touring. They've been going on stage non-stop. Like they deserve a break. Like I've always said that they're human beings. I don't see that as a bad thing, because a lot of people are like, oh my god, we pay so much, and I'm like, no dude, they're humans. Like they're what I think Sana just fainted the other day in one of the concerts at the very end. I think it was in the Atlanta one that she fainted. So yeah, that was very, very sad to see, but I could tell that something was off, or maybe that's just her facial expression. I don't really know. I've always seen her kind of like bubbly, like yes, she has like a more serious face, but you could tell that something was wrong. I don't know if she felt sick, I don't know if she was really tired, I don't know what was bothering her. Maybe there was something wrong with the mic, you never know, right? So she looked a little bit uncomfortable, which like I said, totally understandable, but that was like the only thing that I noticed that was like and then I had no idea that there was gonna be solos, and apparently it's like the first time that they do solos. So I was like so honored that in my first ever K-pop concert, the girls were doing solo work, like solo stages, which is super, super cool, because you get to see them like be their own. And I actually wrote down all of their solos here. Tizu, her, I always butcher her name. I know that there's a specific way of saying her name. I don't really remember right now. So Tizu, so T, I'm gonna call her T, because I don't really I don't want to butcher her name, but T, she did like this solo dance, and she also did like the song. I wasn't familiar with the song, but then she like danced on this elevating stage. And keep in mind, I wasn't on the floor, but I was like on the second, I was on the first row, or the first like elevation, I don't even know what to call it, like it's the first section, and so I could see them very, very clearly, even more clear than my camera captured. But yeah, then she went on this like elevating stage, and I was like, oh my god, my vertigo would have killed me. It was so freaking fantastic. I do remember that the first one that came out was Dayun. Dayun was the first one that came out. She came out, let me tell you, she came out and she was in this beautiful white dress, and she was in a piano. She sings so beautifully, and I was like in awe, like just how beautiful it was. The only thing that I didn't like was that in the there was like the floor, right? Like the people that were on the floor. And then the first like section, or like the first like section, I guess you could say, was so far. Like there was such a humongous gap. Like there wasn't like even chairs for people, so that means that there wasn't even like tickets that you could buy to be on the floor. Like the floor was like booked, but there was like such a big gap between the first section and the floor people. And I'll show a picture of what I mean. You could definitely tell that there was like a big section. I was like, either scoot the stage forward, because those are customizable. They could move them a little bit more forward. There really wasn't a need for that big of a space. Like it was like I mentioned, I could still see the girls, but I would have liked it to be a little closer, just because there was so much space between that was like unnecessary and kind of like dumb. So I could see Dayun playing the piano and everything was so beautiful, but I wish I could have seen her a little closer. So
ready to be
Get your sexy on, don't be shy, girl. Take it off. This is what you want to be loved. So they like you. Do you like you? So hard. You don't have to give it all away. You just have to get up, get up, get up, get up. You don't have to change a single thing. You don't have to try, 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 try. You don't have to try, try, try. You don't have to try, 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 try. You don't have to try. You don't have to try.
When Sana came out, she was like in this big white t-shirt, like button-up t-shirt. It was so motherfucking cool because she was like so hot, like on stage. She was singing to Dua Lipa, No Rules. She was killing it. The whole choreography, the fact that they did it, like, I believe that they did it on their own, like they did their own solo stages they got to pick or whatever, is just so amazing. So she did a cover of New Rules and looked super fly. Ms. Momo, she absolutely murdered. Like, that girl absolutely killed it. Like, she came out, she was doing Beyonce, right? And she was in this football jersey with the cap, and she was like busting it down. But then all of a sudden she takes it off and she hits the mother freaking pole, bitch. Like, it was so good. She hit the pole. She said that it was the first time like her doing like pole like dancing, and she prepared herself for the concert, and then she was really excited to show it. Honestly, pole dancing is not as easy as people think. It's not as simple. So for her to get up on that pole, I was like, yes queen, work it. She did amazing. Her whole set was awesome. It was banger. I was like just yelling, just absolutely stunned and yelled. Guys, with Gio, okay, new bias alert, excuse me, like what? I was so beyond shook of this girl. This girl, I could hear her every single time belting it. Every single song, you heard her voice. She was like, I'm here to sing. And sing she did, bitch. Like, her vocals were on point. Like, I think for her solo, she did an original piece. I wasn't too familiar with it. I think it's her own. I don't know. Y'all let me know when I put the clip. But guys, when I tell you that I could hear that girl in every single song, like, you just heard her going, you just heard her belting it. Like, you know that it was in no background song. It was her voice. And her voice, while she was dancing, while she was strutting that stage, while she was killing it, no matter how tired she was, you can always hear that girl's voice. And you could tell that it was her because at one moment, like, she like went down like for like a move. She stopped like singing and you could hear like the background and then you could hear her voice again. And I was like, oh my God, okay, queen. And she was strutting it. She had so much energy. Like, honestly, that girl was meant for the stage. That motherfucking girl was meant for the stage. Also, Mina. Oh my God, Mina in her solo stage doing Ariana Grande, I believe 7 Rings. Girl was like twerking it and I was like, oh, dude, I lost my mind when she was twerking. I'm like, yes, queen, work it. I don't know if she's only doing that in the States because in the States, we just like don't give a fuck. But yeah, she was really busting it down. Like, she came with this like cutthroat boss bitch attitude up on that stage. She killed it, like killed it. I was like so shocked by her too. I was like, oh my God, are you my bias too? Like, excuse me, like, killed it. Like, absolutely, like the presence, like you could feel her energy, you could feel the empowerment, you could feel her like all across the stage, just like amazing. I believe Chayeon was the first one that came out to do her solo stage. Oh no, she was the second one. I can't really remember the order, but I remember Chaeyoung came out and she was in this really pretty like fairy tale dress. Like it was a short dress, very cutesy, very fairy like, very like ready for a tea party. And she came out with her little chonguito, like her little ponytail, and she came out with this little teddy bear. It was like a very like cryptic teddy bear, and I believe she did it herself. I'm not too sure. I'll put a picture up here, but I believe that's what she said, like that she made it herself. But anyways, when she came out, that was like one of the most nostalgic songs I had heard, and she wrote it, and it was an acoustic song. She was like playing the guitar and everything. She said that she was gonna continue to learn guitar because she really enjoys playing the guitar. But it was really, really beautiful. It was like in reference to her childhood, and I just thought it was so lovely that she brought this like little stuffed animal out, and it was kind of like the representation of her childhood. So yeah, she looked really like mellow and kind of like a little bit more peaceful throughout that performance. She didn't look as like uncomfortable, but you could definitely tell that something was not it. I don't know what it was. I really don't know. Maybe she was sick. Maybe that's just the way she is. I didn't mention this at the beginning, and I'm really sorry, but I am like a baby once. Like I'm very baby. I barely got into them. Like I believe last year, I got into Twice, or last year or 2 years ago. So I'm not, and I have been in and out of the K-pop like situation, so I still need to do more research on Twice. So maybe it's just her vibe, maybe it's just the way she is, but that's just what I captured. But it was beautiful, nostalgic. I loved it. I loved the whole like background that she had, like all the little baby pictures. I thought that was so motherfucking sweet and cute. Get pissed off. This is where I am very upset at myself, because I love this girl. This girl's my bias. This girl is my queen. I absolutely love and adore this bitch. I love her. Miss J, Miss Baby J. I call her Miss J. I can't pronounce her name. I've tried. People have tried helping me. I can't do it. Okay, so I'm gonna continue to practice, because I am not about to insult this woman. She's an amazing woman. Gone through so much. But Miss J, this queen right here, performed Lizzo. She came out in a wig. She came out looking fly. She came out looking, oh my god, mother freaking amazing. Now you wanna know why I'm pissed? Because that was one of my favorite performances, one of the performances that I was looking forward, especially because Dayoung, hey, can't never say the names right. Because Dayoung and Miss J, both of them had COVID like I believe like 1 or 2 performances before, like 1 or 2 concerts before, they had to sit out because they had COVID. And I was genuinely worried. I was like, maybe they're gonna be too sick and they can't get up on stage, you know, or maybe they continue to test positive, or maybe like, you know, they can't, like, you know, maybe they just, COVID is a bitch, like, you know, like, so I was like really worried. So when she came out and I saw all of the girls, I was so ecstatic. I'm like, yes, like this is so perfect because it's my first K-pop concert, and I was like, it has to be perfect, you know, like, and it was beautiful. It was amazing. It was beyond anything that I could have expected from a concert. Do I wish that I was on the floor? Yes. Do I wish I was a little closer? Absolutely. Do I wish that the stage was a little bit more moved up the way that it should have been? Absolutely. But that's not the girls' fault. That's whoever is in charge of the stadium's fault. So besides that, they did an amazing performance. They killed it. The energy was there. The everything was there. But Miss J gave the most spectacular performance ever. Like, I was bouncing, I was yelling, I was yes, and then I was grabbing my phone, I was zooming in, out, in, out, in, out, all to find out that I had never pressed play. I never pressed play. I hit it, took a picture, a live picture, and that's all I captured. Like, all the time I was zooming in and out, I was screaming, I was like, woo, for nothing. Oh my god, I was so upset. I was so upset because she killed it. I wanted to have this performance in my video, in my memories, in my everything. And what? I don't have it. Why? Because Vanessa never pressed record. She took a picture. And I wanted to die. But anyways, girl came out. She was playing her little flute. The fact that she like messed up on the flute, I didn't recognize. Later on, she comes out again and she did her little performance on the flute, which I was like, oh, that's so cool. She's like, no, I gotta redo it. I gotta redo it. So she played it again. She killed it.
Are you okay?
But the fact that she was up there shaking her booty, doing the most, singing to Lizzo, it was just like amazing. Like, I was like, awesome. Like, she did so good. The stage, the wig, the hair, it was everything. Her outfit. Oh, sorry about that. My camera ran out of battery. So anyways, back to what we were talking about. Okay, and then if y'all know me, I always said that my bias, and I still stand by it. I still love her. She's still my bias. It's because these girls are so talented. It's kind of hard. Okay, it's hard to have a bias. But Miss Nayeon and Miss J are both my biases. Miss Dio is the one that I'm like incorporating to the bias pile.
But honestly, at this point, I'm like, oh my god, yes, Mina popped it off. Anyways,
I'm so sorry. I'm going sidetracked. Like, I'm trying to defend my own thoughts and I'm trying to debate it in my head, and that is not fair to y'all, okay? I'll debate it another day. Ms. Nayeon. Now, Nayeon, I left her for the end. She's my queen. She's always been my queen. She's my Virgo queen. Y'all already know this. If you've seen my second channel, because this is on my vlogging channel. But guys, she did Pop, and I've been saving Pop. Like, I haven't seen the music video. Haven't seen it. I know, because I'm currently in the process of redoing my reaction channel, like doing it again.
Starting it up, like I currently started up again, but then I left so that I didn't have any footage to record, or like to do, and I couldn't record, so.
Anyways, Pop is one of the videos that I'm gonna react to, but she did Pop, and when she's like, Pop. I think that's how you do it. Anyway, she did her song and it was so good. I was like, oh my god, why haven't I heard of this song? And then I remembered, I was like, oh my god, because you haven't reacted to it, you haven't heard it, you haven't done anything. So that was my first time ever listening to Pop, and let me tell you, I was losing my mind. I was like, this song is so good. It was so good. It was so cute. I loved it so much. Just such a beautiful music video. Beautiful performance. Sorry, see how my brain is like not there right now. Such a beautiful performance. She did so great. I love that she did that song. It's such a fun, bubbly song. Like, and I'm not very in the cutesy vibes, but that one was so energetic that like I was like, okay, this is such a good song. See, it's either you do it right or you don't do it. She did it amazing. I loved it. It was so good. was just in awe. Like, and then the fact that at the very end they ended up like leaving the stage, and I was like, oh my god, are they gonna leave? Is this it? Oh my god, encore, bitch, encore. Like, I need more. Like, I was so in shock. I was like, oh my god. So they end up leaving, and they put these fan cams, so like they'll shoot at any place in the stadium, like any place like where fans are. And I kept seeing like people were like standing up, like some people were standing up and dancing to the songs, because then they had the songs playing, and then it became like a virtual game. Like, it became like a virtual game, because then it said like, okay, challenge, and then all of a sudden like two people from the stadium appeared. Like, they weren't sitting together, they were obviously like in like polar opposites, completely different places. I didn't even know where the heck they were at. They could have been at the very, very top, at the very, very bottom, on the floor, not on the floor. And they would like dance battle to like whatever song that they have. So they knew the whole choreography, the fits. Oh my god, the fits, the fact that people go all out for concert just like warms up my heart, because I can go to New York Fashion Week, Paris Fashion Week, Milan's Fashion Week, because, you know, I'm not an influencer, and I'm not big on social media right now. She puts it out in the universe, like, not right now, because I love social media. I love vlogging. It's just something that I like, you know, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I do it for the funsies. It's my hobby. Anyways, the point is that to me, and going to going to concerts and seeing the way that they dressed up, and me being able to dress up, like, you know, going all out, it's just like a little mini fashion week for us. Like, especially like for Twice, like we're dressing up for that event. It's so freaking cool. Everybody was dressed so cool, and I was already running out of memory in my phone, so unfortunately I just have some pictures of people like dance battling.
Baby, where you at right now? 오늘 날씨 참 좋은 듯한데 너는 어디서 뭘 해? 혹시 별일 없니? 그렇다면 오늘
Were doing like their own little dance challenges. It was so motherfucking good. Some people were dressed up as bananas, some people were dressed up as chickens. I thought it was so motherfucking cool. Also, just remembered, why do people like bark? Especially to Dion. Like, why do people bark? They would go ruh, 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 ruh. I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, they would just like chant and bark. I don't know. Like, I really was so thrown off. I was like, what is going on? Why is everybody barking? Like, I don't understand. And it was especially towards her. When she would appear, they would bark at her, and I was so like thrown off. But I thought that was really, really cool. So anyways, yeah, after that, the whole little dance battle, they came out. They were already wearing like their own merch and kind of like more laid back outfits, which, by the way, their outfits, their stage outfits were chef kiss. Oh my god, like, so stunning, so gorgeous. They did them so like right, so blinged out. I loved it. Super, super fairy tale. I loved it. Also, one of my favorite stages was Go Hard. Everybody lost their minds when Go Hard started. Like, it's one of my favorite songs, but like when that one started, like, wow, everybody was like living for this song. Like, I was like, yes, everybody's living, I'm living, you're living, we're all living. And even they mentioned it at the very end. They were like, everybody like really, really, really okay, ADD, can you let me think? Even they mentioned how everybody was going hard for that song and how everybody loved it. and then at the very end they were kind of like playing games, and it was really cool because I have never seen like a concert like that where they just like stop and they're just playing games. So then they spun this wheel and the iconic TT won. So then they started singing just like TT. Which, by the way, I used to hate that song. Don't hate me, but I used to hate that song. And now that I'm a fan, you know, like once you fall in love, like you fall in love and you love everything that they do. At that point, like, yes, am I a hypocrite for doing that? Absolutely. But I fell in love, guys. Y'all blame me and see what's gonna happen. But no, I'm just kidding. It was truly awesome, and they just killed it at the very end. They were all having fun, they were throwing water, and I was like, I could not believe that I am legitimately witnessing the throwing of the water. Everybody throws water, everybody like shows those videos of where they're just like bouncing around having fun, and I'm like, I'm living it. Like, this is the moment, and it was so awesome. So I'm gonna share with you guys some of the final clips, and then I'm gonna tell you my story of what happens at the end. Okay, so after that whole shebang, I was, even before that, when they were doing like the challenges, I wasn't sure if we were already leaving or not, or if I was already leaving or not. But in the middle of the concert, my friend texts me and says,
Vanessa, do you have your keys?
And I was like, what? Yeah, I have my keys. The fuck? I have my keys. What the heck are you talking about? Like, of course I have my keys. He's like,
Vanessa, you have the key.
I had this, my fob that legitimately turns on and off my car. Like, my friend says that I could not possibly, like, even come for me. Like, he couldn't. Like, it was impossible. Like, he was like, girl, I got here, I can't, you have the key, like, I can't go pick you up. And I was like, you're freaking kidding me. Like we planned this out so well, and then we messed up, and I was like, why didn't you remind me? Why didn't I remember? Like, you know, I was like losing it. I was like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna just take an Uber. It is what it is. Like, I can't do anything about it. So then I check Uber while they were doing the challenges, dancing challenges. I check where I'm looking at Ubers like 20 minutes before the concert even ends. So they're at $20. I was like, no, the concert's not even finished yet. And then my phone started lagging. I couldn't even look at Uber. So then I keep telling my friend, like, hey, can you check? Hey, can you check? He starts checking. The prices go from $20 to $30 to $40 to $60 to motherfucking $105, $115. And I was like, what? I was like, you're kidding me. I was like, $100 to get home. $100. I was like, you're absolutely lying. I was like, there's absolutely no way. I'm not paying $100. Like, that's like almost the cost of the ticket. I was like, absolutely not. And so he was like, okay, well then go to the nearest like 7-Eleven and just stay there for a while, because girl, like, there's no other way. Like, you have to get a Lyft or an Uber. Like, there's no way. And I was like so upset. Guys, I had to wait like about an hour and a half an hour and a half after the concert finished. And the concert finished like around 10:30. I didn't go home until like 12. Got there like around 12:15. I was so upset because we had plans on going out that night, and I mean we still went, but I was so upset. I'm like, oh my god. I ended up paying $30 for my Uber. So yeah, that was very, very stupid of me. And I was like, I know. Like, everybody was there at the 7-Eleven, which was really cool. Like, everybody was there. Some people were like,
Girl, I love your outfit.
and I was like, thank you, bitch. Like, thank you. You guys are looking stunning, amazing too. But then there was like these people that were just like staring. And I was like, what the heck is going on? Like, why are they just like, you know, staring? And it was really, really uncomfortable. But long story short, I waited for about an hour and a half. I was pacing up and down. I bought myself some weird ass snacks. I don't know why I bought those weird ass snacks. Like, I was like, ooh, let me try new snacks. Girl, bye. Like, no, there was no reason for me to buy weird snacks. I couldn't even review the snacks. I bought like the Nicki Minaj snacks. They were not very good. I bought the what's it called, the Migos snacks. They were not very good either. And yeah, I was just like waiting there forever. I ended up buying buzz balls because I was like, okay, like once we get there, we gotta get the party started. So then I bought the buzz balls. The hour and a half finishes. It was like, some people were really being real sketchy. I think that at one point somebody thought I was a prostitute because I was on the corner waiting for my Uber, and they were just like staring at me like, and I was like, ew, no, I'm waiting for my Uber, weirdos. Like, no, thanks. But anyways, I got home safe, right? Then we bounced, and then I met a Twice fan at the bar, which was really, really cool. For a second, he was like, oh, I like your outfit. I was like, oh my god, I like yours. And I was like, I just came out from a concert. And no, then their friends were like,
Yeah, he just came out from a concert.
I was like, wait, a concert? I just came out from a concert. They're like,
Yeah, it's like a K-pop concert though.
and I was like, yeah, I went to that K-pop concert. And then we were like, wow, like, you know, like Twice, whatever, like, and we were going off, and I was like, that is so cool. Like, I just met somebody at the bar that was at the Twice concert, and I thought that was super, super cool. So yeah, that's pretty much my night, because I can't tell you guys the rest because it's a little not for you. But yeah, that night was one for the books. The concert was for the books. The night was for the books. Someone was for the books. But the next day, we had to drive back to San Antonio. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Absolutely recommend you guys going to Twice concert. Absolutely recommend getting closed seats. Like, it was really, really good. It was so worth it. Their stages were amazing. Like, the girls absolutely killed it. The fact that they did solo stages is just so beautiful, so good. And if you guys like concert vlogs or any vlogs, or if you guys like to me, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, as well to subscribing to my first channel, or my second channel, or my reaction channel. That's where I will be reacting to more Twice stuff. And so I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and yeah, please go ahead and subscribe, join the Vanny family. And okay guys, so I am back, and don't you fucking laugh at me. This was a disaster. Not the concert. It was a whole disaster, was it not?
Yes, dude.
So a quick little update.
When the son was dropped off.
I brought my car. Cesar dropped me off. So I was like, okay, great. He's gonna go drop me off. He's gonna go pick me up. No, he couldn't, because I kept the keys. My car does not have a little key that you twist. It's a push button. So that little push button, I took the key. Therefore, when he came back, he cannot turn on the car. So I was like, okay, great. I'll have to Uber home, whatever. This Uber was, they were like, what, at $100 some at one point? They were like $100 just to get home. And I was like, or to get here to the hotel. I was like, bitch, no, ain't no way. I was like, that whole situation stressed me out so much. I already have anxiety, but that right there just induced like a crazy amount of anxiety for no reason. People were just staring at me because I was walking back and forth for an hour waiting for the Ubers to like, right, to get down.
Yeah, dude.
So I waited for an hour. I had to pay
I
like
think longer, to be honest.
like $30.
You probably waited for an hour and a half, bro.
Yeah, I waited for like an hour and a half, and then $30. But the concert was amazing. It was so good, dude.
It was not $30. It was $29.80.
It was $29.90, you said.
Oh yeah, $29.80.
And Cesar pitched in $5. So I paid $25. So yeah, that was a nightmare. I just wanted to get back. Like I was just like, I can't do this anymore. But anyways, nothing was gonna ruin the concert. The concert was amazing. The girls did so good. I can't wait to like sit down, give you guys like the whole rundown, the details. Like the fact that it was the first time that they had solos. Like I had never gone to a K-pop concert, let alone twice. But they mentioned how it was the first time that they ever did solo performances, as well to them having a live band, which sounded so freaking bomb. Also, besides that, besides that, their personalities were everything. Like the fact that they got to like express themselves, like the whole dancing for each of them. I did want to cry at one point because I thought I was filming the most bomb video of because she's like my bias, singing Lizzo, Juice. And I was like, yeah, zooming in and out, I never pressed play. I never pressed play. Can you believe that?
You have some iced coffee.
Iced coffee. Wow.
That espresso shot.
That espresso shot. By the way, guys, if you know that this is coffee, it's coffee.
It is.
With a kick. Momo and pole dancing? Oof. One of them pole danced.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's hot.
No, but you know what was my favorite part? There is this fan cams at the very end.
Oh.
And they would put like a song, and since like a lot of people like learn the choreography and stuff,
Yeah.
I can't do that. I don't have time to learn it, and I do know some of them just by heart. But dude, they were wearing their like fucking fits. Everybody was like popping their fits, bro. Popping
Really?
up.
A lot of inspo and shit or what from them?
Yeah, and like a lot of like K inspo. Dude, there was a lot of like androgen, a lot of like gender fluid guys. I
That is
love
so
gender fluid
hot.
guys. Like wearing skirts, like super cute, and then they were like dancing to the song. It was just so good. And then they would do like they would do dance battles, Cesar. Where they would put like one fan that was like in a random place with another fan, and they would put them like on camera, up on the screen, like in the big screen.
And then
So they were just like dancing. They were battling.
And the crowd would be like,
Yeah, they would be like, whoa, que no sé qué.
What?
It was
Yeah,
so good. They went the whole 9 yards.
they should have gone. I should have gone.
Yeah, you should have
I
gone.
literally did nothing. That's so cool.
And also, I was really worried because 2 of the girls, I was told Dahyun and Chaeyoung were both had COVID.
What
Like,
did
I
you
want to
say?
say like less than a week ago, they had COVID and they couldn't perform at the,
But they were there?
yeah, at the, yeah, they were there today. And that was like a week ago. Well, I mean, they tested already negative, but they weren't at the, what's it called?
Meet and greet.
No. At the Oregon? Seattle. They weren't at the Seattle concert.
My friend gave me this, but I don't know what it smells like. Oh, fuck. It's the girl's taste.
What?
Smell it?
Oh yeah, it smells great. It smells awesome. It smells really good.
I'll mix them.
Why? It smells good.
Yeah, but that way it smells like.
Anyways, more details tomorrow. I'm a little tired and I'm about to go out, so yeah. Woo.
Cheers. Hold on.
Cheers for a better night. And me and my key situation. I'm always doing something with my keys.
Dude, you are.
Also, you know what? Before I like end it, I ran out of memory. I was recording so much. I was having such a blast that at the very end, like I couldn't record a lot of the end because of that.
On Snapchat or like Like
It doesn't. It not even on Instagram. It let me.
But it's on Snapchat. It saves it to the app, not to your.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Either way, I got good cute pictures. I got most of the concert down, even the end. Like I got a little bit of the end down, but I didn't like have. I mean, I didn't record. I cannot believe I did not record that. Like I'm so upset. I'm still fucking triggered. Anyways, see y'all tomorrow with the deets. After a wild weekend. Not even weekend. That was wild. I don't even want to think about it, dude. That night was wild. Y'all last saw me when we were about to go out. That's a story time of its own. Cannot say everything, but maybe. Oh, but maybe. Just reporting. Unos taquitos, super delicious. Some cebollita on the taquitos. Got my chile right here. Beans. Salsa.
소문이 났나 봐요.
But I guess Go Hard has been popular among you guys. I heard that it's been going around.
다들 인터뷰가 엄청 호감을 들어주시더라고요.
I heard a lot of you guys just screaming during Go Hard.
그러면은 또 원스들이 좋아했던 거 한 번 짚고 넘어가면 좋잖아요.
Alright, let's go over what once liked again.
간단하게 원스 여러분들이랑 같이 불러보면 좋을 것 같아요.
I think it'd be great if we can sing something together with once.
무슨 노래 할까요?
Which song should we do?
저는 Moonlight Sunrise 같이 불러보고 싶어요.
I want to sing Moonlight Sunrise together.
그러면 제 파트 너무 많이 했으니까 다른 파트 해보면 안 돼요?
Since we did a lot of rap part, my rap part, let's do another part.
저 뭔가 거기 그 지오 파트 부분부터 모모 파트 알게랑 티아이 깐치를 거기 하고 싶어. 브릿지.
I want to do the part from studio to Momo.
여러분 알아요 여기야?
아.
하고 사나 아이열 Moonlight You're my sunrise 알게랑 티아이 깐치.
Let's do Hannah's part. Let's do it.
가능할까요?
Are you guys? Can you guys do it? Alright, I'll listen to you guys without my in-ear, okay?
이 부분은 최초야.
This is the first time we're ever doing this part.
오케이. 네. 어떻게 해요? 들어가는 타이밍이 좀 어려운데.
It's kind of hard to go in, so how do we do this?
1, 2, 3, go. 이렇게 할까요?
Should we do it like this?
Okay. Are you ready? Yes! 1, 2, 3, go! 'Cause I know nothing but what you say. You're my moonlight, you're my sunrise ray. Everybody, I guarantee I gotcha!
You make me feel special. 사랑이 날 지저분하잖아. 뜨거운 날들이 날 지나가. 네가 있어야 다시였어. That's what you do. I make me feel special. 가뿐한 존재였다가도 잘해주고 우리 사랑했다가도 내 부르는 네 목소리에 I feel so special. 다치던 저도 보고 아픈 말들은 날잖아도 네가 있어 난 다시 없어. 지금 날 기분 썰어버린 건가봐.
Thank you for supporting me. Thank you. 네. 뒤에서 항상 듣는데 너무 네, 제가 솔로 무대 하기 전에 다현 언니였잖아요. 항상 그 노래를 들을 때 마음이 약간 차분해지고 안전이 됐었던 것 같아요.
I always hear Taeyeon from the backstage, and you know how her stage is right before mine, so every time I hear her cover, it always comforts me and gives me some peace.
네, 저는 찰리 푸스의 Done For Me라는 곡을 커버를 했습니다.
So I covered Done For Me by Charlie Puth.
굉장히 매력적인 노래라고 생각을 하는데 제가 커버를 하니까 어땠어요?
I really think the song is so attractive and cool, so how was my performance?
Seven Rings by Ariana Grande. 오늘도 역시 너무 여러분의 반응이 뜨거워서
And because today you guys have such great energy as always,
마음 같았으면 마지막에 미나달러 뿌리면서 앞으로 나가고 싶었어요.
I really wanted to go forward in the stage and just spreading all the Mina dollars.
가장 빛날 수 있어.